And then let's start this event and buff. And let's see. Those things will kind of be defending things over here, so let's head over in this direction and start with a little bit of defense over on this side to start. Yeah, my deadly spheres are destroying guys by the millions, and so that's great. So yeah, I have a feeling the first couple of waves are going to be very straightforward. And so yeah, just a combination of magic damage and passive damage that my leaf shield is giving me and the deadly spheres and the Nimbus Rod and different things that I have out. Definitely covered that just fine. We can summon another one of these over here, it looks like. Oh, I think the one that I originally summoned was no longer there. And yeah, we'll summon just a couple of those like that. Got a few seconds until the next wave. Is there anything else I can do that I can think of? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and add Nimbus Rod and Spider Staff back out on this side. And then we'll go defend this side. And let's keep an eye out for flying creatures, because they're the ones who tend to do damage to the portal when I'm not looking. And so let's see what's happening over here. But I think in wave 2, yeah, these guys are still relatively easy to take out. So we will just do that. Looks like it's not going to be a problem. That wave is complete, and I still have 20 seconds until the next wave. And so I think what I'm going to do, actually, is run over here and just touch all those buffs once again. I'm going to make sure I get in the honey, just in case things get bad. We'll go ahead and refresh these, and let's get out another one of these little defensive thingies and these little defensive thingies. And yeah, then I think we're ready to go once again. And now there are wyverns. So let's be ready for that. Deadly spheres are kind of wrecking everyone the moment they come out of the portal over there. So how about over here? Anybody causing trouble? I got a Terrorblade if they are. But I think we are way more powerful than we were last time. Okay, there's somebody flying, because I see the turrets aiming up into the sky. So let's go deal with that. Let's kill one more wyvern right here. And then let's make sure they aren't sneaking up over here somewhere. Yeah, the fact that I can see where these turrets are aiming actually really helps me locate the bad guys, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to put another turret, I guess, like right over here. That seems pretty reasonable. And let's pick up a few more of these things, and then I can get one more turret that I guess I will put right over, almost right on the thingy. Alright, that seems good. And we'll go ahead and defend these things this way. And I'll fire a few shots over in that direction, and then come over here with the Terrorblade and try to wreck everybody's face. Nice. Alright. Me and the spears are doing a fine job wrecking everybody over here. Over here, I see these guys shooting up in the air, but it seems like we're still able to take out the wyverns. Okay. I'll do a little bit of that, and then I just want to make sure no one's sneaking up over here, like that wyvern right there. Alright, but it still seems like this wave is something I can totally handle. Let's make sure no one else is sneaking up over here. Yeah, I think we're doing a great job defending this time. And so let's throw one more of these down just randomly somewhere. And if I collect more of these, I ought to be able to do the same on this side. Sure enough, I will put it, boom, right there. And let's go ahead and refresh Nimbus Rod and Spider Staff on this side. And then I'll add a little bit of my own shots over that way. And then meanwhile, the Spear Staff and the Terrorblade will help defend over on this side. And I think we'll do just fine. Let me fire some shots this way, just in case it's necessary. Okay, I see the wyvern. The spears got him over there. Let me run over on this side and make sure there's nothing that's in need of my own personal protection. But I think we're doing just fine over here. Okay, there's a wyvern up here somewhere. I see it. My NPCs might have actually helped take it out too. I cleared out some of the space that my NPC house platforms had been blocking in the past, which hopefully made it so that I could fire up into the air a little bit better. Okay, I see these guys firing in the sky somewhere. Okay, 15 seconds until wave 5. Looks like we took everybody out here. And so let's go ahead and throw down yet another one of these. And it looks like I should be able to get one more if I come over here. And we'll just throw it down right here. Great. And I'm going to fire this way. Let's get Nimbus Rod and Spider Staff over here to help defend on that flank. And then over here, let's go ahead and take out any guys who are trying to fly up in the sky. And pick up some mana. And okay, so there's a guy up in the sky over here somewhere, it would appear. Great. I wonder if I get more defender medals if, like, the thing that I'm defending has more health at the end. Because right now I don't think it's taken any damage at all. I think I prevented anyone from getting close to this thing in the center, which is great. And so maybe that'll cause me to earn more defender medals. Ooh, there's defender medals. I just got 6, it looks like. Sigil was slain. Oh no! One of my NPCs went down. Okay, and we're actually taking a little bit of damage over here. Oh, and interesting. Wave 6. So there are more waves this time. It's not just 5 waves. It would appear. Let's go ahead and throw another one of those down over here. And sure, right on top. Alright, let me touch these things. Oh, crap. I need to be defending. Alright. Nimbus, Spider. We'll throw a few of those over here, and they'll need to defend this way, because some guys will have been coming out of the portal, trying to attack. Wave 7. Doing pretty well, I think. Okay, let's come over here and see if anyone's flying up towards things, trying to cause trouble. Nope. Okay, giant ogre. He looks mean. Ooh, gosh. And he does some kind of, like, jumpy thing, which I just presume... Okay, these guys are actually starting to attack. Oh, it, like, slowed me down or something? I've got a debuff, I think. Let's try to kill him. And yeah, I'm definitely super slow now. I got a new banner, which is great. And I see guys attacking, so let's try to deal with them. Let's take out a few of these guys. Ooh, what is that? There's like a circle of something going on. Okay, and then, ooh, the apprentice scarf something, phoenix something. I don't even know exactly what was going on there. And I'm taking all kinds of damage. Let's buff, because I think my buffs might have worn off. And let's try to use the Night's Edge to finish off the big guy, I think. And, oh, I think 7 waves might be it. I think I might be successful on this particular run. I think. The Old One's army has been defeated. Okay, so let's see. Ah, it just went away. It was like a, it looked like if you were making a comic book and something went kablam or splat, it looked like an icon that looked kind of like that, but I didn't see what the debuff actually was. Ogre Mask. So we'll check what's in my inventory here in just a moment. 25 Defender medals. Okay, that's cool. Ogre Mask is a vanity item. I got a couple of those. We got some new banners, and so I'm going to hang those. I didn't notice if they were all unique. Phantom Phoenix, 29 range damage, very fast speed, harnesses the unpower of undying flames. Is this a bow? I think so, because I can't seem to use it right now, and I don't have any arrows in my inventory. And Apprentice Scarf increases your max number of sentries, increases minion damage by 10%. Neat, so that's like summoner armor kind of stuff, it sounds like. Alright, well that's pretty cool. I am going to sell off the vanity items, and let's grab some arrows and try this thing out. I'll just buy a few arrows from the merchant, because they are cheap. And let's see. Neat! Okay, so it seems like it fires fiery arrows. And... do the arrows actually land somewhere? They go really far. Oh, wow, what was that? That was like a phoenix or something, which I think is based on the name. Phantom Phoenix. So occasionally, like, a crazy phoenix comes out of it or something. Alright, that seems pretty cool. Neato Bazito. I don't know that I'm going to be using that right now, because I'm not really using bow and arrow, and with only 29 range damage, doesn't seem like it's all that powerful. But I'll go ahead and throw it in the box, and we might play again with it later. But now that I have 25 Defender medals, I believe I can buy, like, the next tier up of one of these things. Yeah, they cost 25 Defender medals. And so... let's see. Are they basically just upgrades of these things? It seems like it. It seems like they're direct upgrades because it seems like the names and descriptions are extremely same. So I'm gonna upgrade to this one, which is like the upgraded version of this one. And then we'll go try the event again and see if we can get through faster and see if we earn the same number of medals, etc. Okay, my buffs are going to wear out, but I'm not going to worry about that for right now. The first couple of waves were really easy. And I didn't put on the scarf, which maybe is a mistake. But I'm not going to worry about that right now either. And I imagine the first few waves are going to go really easily, so I'll probably just skip on to where things actually start getting interesting. So yeah, the first 3 waves are relatively trivial. And so I'm trying out some different strategies by having like a bunch of my defender thingies over here, and then having me focus most of my attention over here, and then I've got my sentries guarding the left-hand side while I'm doing this. And I think so far that seems to be going pretty well. Okay, it is the case that the wyverns are still getting past all my sentries though. So they are still going to need to do some kind of like personal defense against, it seems like. Alright. But otherwise, it still seems like it's going to be pretty straightforward. So we'll see how we do. Alright, into wave 5. I have just about everything defending the left-hand side, so I can just sit here and defend the right-hand side. And I'm curious to see how that'll go. I'm killing everything pretty much the moment it enters. So I feel good about this. How about over here? Okay, we do have some wyverns who are trying to sneak up, but I can quickly go over here and defend against that. And so let's make sure that nobody is coming through over here. Okay, we got some more wyverns coming. So let's make sure they get killed, and then make sure there aren't any wyverns over here. Yep, it looks like they just got knocked out of the sky. Okay, I think I'm in good shape. Alright, we're into wave 6. I'm actually going to buff at this point because I do think I was taking a lot of damage last time. And so it seems like that could be a smart thing to do. But with my deadly spears, I'm taking out everybody over here pretty well. So let's quickly make sure no wyverns or anything are sneaking up over here. But it seems like we're doing pretty great with all of my things out here that are defending. Oh, there's some more defender medals. Okay, great. And so, yeah, I can continue to focus over here. Let's make sure... Oh, this guy runs really fast on the ground. So let's be wary of that. But it looks like wave 6 is complete. Alright, here comes wave 7. I'm going to move the Nimbus Rod a little bit closer over here and make sure I can defend things over here for the moment. Okay, yeah, here comes the Ogre and different things. Okay, and so he was kind of bad news, and he's going to give me the crazy debuff. Oh, he throws something at me, it looks like. Okay, I got the debuff. It is called Ooze, movement speed significantly reduced. So I actually got a chance to see what that was. And... Alright, the Ogre's on the left, and it looks like he's... Okay, he's gone down, and he just dropped something else. So I want to see what he dropped, ideally. Can I grapple still? Yes, okay, so that's still a way that we can... Squire's Shield, neat. That's still a way that we can move quickly while we're oozed, is to use the grappling hook. And so that's probably going to be our primary kind of movement thing. Let's get the Nimbus Rod out over here, ideally. Oh, I'm out of mana, aren't I? Darn it. Okay. Let's not worry about resummoning the Nimbus Rod then. I need to defend the Ogre, though, because he's going to do some serious damage on this thing, probably. I think I got another item drop. And I think we succeeded in wave 7 once again, although there's still more guys I could kill, probably. Alright. Neat. And so, what did I get? Brand of the Inferno. Melee damage. Strong knockback. Right-click to guard with a shield. Interesting. Alright, let's put that on the bar really quick. Okay. And if I right-click... Oh, neat! Huh. Interesting. I'm not sure exactly how that shield will work, but I'm a little bit curious about it. And then what else do we get? Squire's Shield equipable, increases max number of sentries, increases minion damage by 10%. Alright, and once again we got 25 defender medals. So this time, and a kobold banner. Oh, there were kobolds, I didn't even notice. Let's go ahead and hang this up. I'm going to save up the Defender medals because I remember there was something called the Defender Forge, and I want to check out what that is. And I'm not going to play around with the accessories right now, so I'm just going to run another version of this. In fact, can I go ahead and start it now? Yeah, I think so. let's just go ahead and start it right now. And yeah, I'll bring you guys back in as things get interesting a little bit later on. Alright, so we're into wave 4, and I've doubled down on my strategy. I have the Nimbus Rod, Spider Staff, and all of the sentries defending the left-hand side, and then I'm just going to sit here with Terra Blade to defend this side, and I can probably even send over a few pot shots over in that direction as well. Yeah, I guess this plus the Deadly Spheres really just wreck everybody kind of the moment they come out of the portal. And it seems like we're advancing through things just fine over here. Wave 4 is complete, and let's see if this thing took any damage. It did a tiny bit, okay. So I do need to be wary of that. I'm going to quickly come over here and retouch some of these buffs. And let's go ahead and leave one of the sentries then over on this side to kind of help me out on this side. But we will continue to use the Nimbus Rod over here and this over here. Alright, and we're into wave 5. And so I'll fire a little bit of help over in that direction until I come over here and start wrecking everybody over here. And I can decide if I want to... Oh, my Deadly Spheres got caught underneath. That's interesting. Kind of got pulled out of the battlefield. Let me make sure that my Deadly Spheres are like back in play somewhere. And I should probably, yeah, defend on the right-hand side at this point, because the left-hand side's pretty well defended. So let's do that. Okay, managed to take out that guy. Alright, got some more Defender medals popping up over here. Alright, but apparently we're done with the wave, and so I just need to finish off the stragglers. And I did okay without buffing there, so hopefully we can keep that up. Alright, we're into wave 6. Now let me get the Nimbus Rod and the Spider out here, and provide a little bit of help over on that side. Hey, don't think you're gonna get past me, you crazy guy. Even if you do fly. Okay, there's the... what is that thing? That put out like that crazy circle? I'm not sure exactly what that is. Okay, and now there's some wyverns who are getting over here again, so let's defend that a little bit. And let's use some magic in various spots. Okay, you were getting close, so let's defend you. Maybe I'll stand closer to the center and really try to defend this thing from anybody who gets close. And then when there's no one to defend kind of immediately, then I'll just kind of shoot off to the left and to the right and deal with whoever's kind of running towards me. That seems reasonable. Alright, and putting out my last couple of sentries while I can, and let's get one Nimbus on this side, and one Nimbus on this side, and let's get the Spider right in the center for wave 7. And then let me focus on any guys I can see in the sky, or where I can see these things firing, and otherwise we'll just kind of aim at the ground. Okay, I got oozed, and I see that there's a guy coming over here. Okay, I managed to defend that. Let's focus on this guy again, I think. Alright, he's getting really close, and I don't want him to deal damage to the thing I'm defending. And I might need to heal in a second. And here comes a guy in the sky, so let's deal with him. Yeah, let's heal. Alright, but I think even without buffs, I'm doing okay staying alive myself. I got some other kind of drop there that I didn't see exactly what it is, and it looks like there's another ogre over here. So let's work on him. And do a little bit of penetrating damage, but I think at this point I should just focus on Night's Edge. Oh gosh, he deals a lot of damage. Wow, he killed me. Aww. But he did still drop something, another Squire Shield it looks like. And I think possibly I still made it through the waves. I'll have to check after I respawn to see how many Defender medals we got. I think possibly we still... yeah, the Old One's army has been defeated. So we possibly still succeeded, quote-unquote. There. I have 50 Defender's medals, it looks like. Right, 25 plus 25, because I was keeping them. And I did pick up some other things. Looks like another Squire Shield. Let me go ahead and drop off the things I'm not using right now. Squire Shield, Squire Shield. Another Ogre Mask is just a vanity item. I'm not using this thing. This thing is kind of the old version of that. We did get some more banners, and honestly a lot of these are probably duplicates, but I'm just going to hang them all for the moment, and I can kind of sort through them later if I want. And what is this? Tome of Infinite Wisdom. 27 magic damage. Gotta wonder who stuck a Tome of Infinite Wisdom on a stick. Right-click to cast a powerful tornado. Interesting. That's an interesting weapon. And right-click? Did it say? Hold on. I probably have to have it on the bar then to right-click with it. Oh, wow! That's kind of cool. That seems pretty cool, and I imagine that's got to be just kind of like infinitely penetrating kind of weapon. That seems like that might actually be decent. Most of these weapons seem a little bit underpowered for where I'm at. And then Huntress's Buckler increases your max number of sentries, increases minion damage by 10%. Okay, so it seems like just another version of this Squire's Shield, effectively. Yeah, I'm not going to play around with those just yet. So let me do one more round so that we can get 75 Defender's Medals, and then I want to try buying the Forge and see what that thing is like. Alright, so I'm into Wave 7 once again, and this time I'm not doing quite as well. Looks like already I've taken like half damage on the crystal I'm supposed to be defending, so I'm not sure how this one's going to go. Hopefully we'll manage to win once again so that we can actually buy the Defender Forge. But I'm here giving it my all. Hopefully. Okay, let's make sure I stay far enough away that I don't die. And let's do a little bit of penetrating damage over on this side. There we go. That should help things a little bit. Goblin Tinkerer is just kind of walking around over here. He's like, what's going on? I don't quite understand. Alright, and we're hovering at 99%. Someone was pointing out something's weird about the percentages of the final version. And so I'm not sure what I can infer from that, but it seems to like just stick right around 99%. And then all of a sudden it says that you've succeeded and the event's been defeated or whatever. Like right around here, hopefully. Oh no, I think I didn't win this one. Darn it. They managed to take over. Alright, well, these things happen. Let's see how many Defender medals I do manage to get out of that. 60, and I've got 5 more put away. Yeah, so I'm going to have to fight it once more in order to get the Defender Forge and figure out what that's all about. So I guess I'll go spend some time doing that. Actually, it just occurred to me, can I reforge this thing? Yes. I meant to check that before. Unpleasant is more damage. Probably should have taken it. Yeah, let's just stick with Unpleasant. We'll at least have a little bit more damage next time I summon some of these sentries. In the daytime, it's much easier for me to see exactly when the turrets are kind of shooting into the sky to see when the wyverns are kind of coming my way. And so I should prefer to do this event during the daytime, just so that everything's easier to see, or put up walls with torches or something so that I can see more clearly at night. And buff! Alright, Wave 7. This is where things get interesting. I'm going to focus on mostly kind of defending the center area and just taking opportunistic shots at various things. Okay, and here comes the ogre. Let's make sure that that thing is taken care of. I'm avoiding the little things that he's throwing at me, I think. Alright, and defending against the guys in the sky. That first ogre is down, great. Knight's Edge is tearing through a bunch of guys, so everything looks pretty good over here. Oh, that's some kind of new thing, actually, that I haven't seen. Ghastly Glaive, I believe is what it was called. So I'm beginning to be curious to check that out a little bit better. We'll check it out in a little bit. Okay, this guy is doing tons of damage. I've completely forgotten about the new weapon that I put on my bar, which is so like me. Okay, but I think we managed to fight off Wave 7. But I wonder if we could get like past 100% or something if we kill more guys. I don't know. In any case, Ghastly Glaive, 61 melee damage. Summons ghosts as it hits enemies. Okay, I'm going to want to try that out. We got more Cobalt Banners, Cobalt Glider Banner, Ethereal Javelin Thrower Banner. I think I might have that one already too. And let's see, if I want to find a bad guy just to shoot this thing at really quickly, I could probably find one over here, and so I want to try out this crazy glaive. So let me find a bad guy, or can I even use it against the penguin? I'm not sure. Let's find an actual bad guy. Hello, bad guys! And let me unsummon my spheres, too. So that they will not kill off the bad guys before I have a chance. Oh, my leaf. Oh, there, I saw the little ghost kind of thing pop up. Let me take off the set bonus of the chlorophyte armor as well. Yeah, so it seems like it's a ghost who maybe would do damage over time. I think is maybe what I'm seeing there. Where can I find more bad guys? Hello, bad guys, where are you? I want to hit one of you. Let's try the bunny again. It definitely seems like it's like a little fiery ghost who just stays on the screen for just a moment, I think. I guess we'll find tons of bad guys in the dungeon, and so I might be able to try out this weapon a little bit more. Because it seems like a weapon. Yeah, so that's definitely it. It's basically a ghost comes flying by and he does extra damage over time. So if you manage to get this relatively early on in Tier 2 kind of hard mode, like it could actually be a useful weapon. I think since I have the Terra Blade, I'm still kind of past it at this point. And then the other thing that I want to do is I want to check out, now that we have enough Defender medals, to check out what happens when we buy the Defender Forge. So let's go ahead and grab all my Defender medals. I'll put the rest of the banners up later and go talk to this guy. Defender's Forge. 75 Defender medals can be placed. It just says can be placed. Is it a crafting station? I'm going to put it down over here in case it is some kind of defense. Defender's Forge. Oh! Interesting. It's a chest of sorts. Is it a new kind of ender chest? I think it is. Interesting. I wonder... I wonder if there's something else you can do with that. I'll have to play around with that a little bit more and see if I can discover it on my own. At some point, I will eventually, check the wiki and try to learn all there is to know about all these things. But for the moment, I'm still enjoying trying to figure things out on my own. And so we'll do as much of it as we can, and then we'll try to learn some more offline. But I think that's enough playing around with the event for right now. Let me see what else I want to do today. I haven't been on a fishing quest in a while, and today's fishing quest has me in the caverns, which is really good, because I could also afford to get some more of the fish that you get for the endurance potions. And so let's go ahead and get into some fishing gear and catch some guide voodoo fish, and also hopefully catch some... what is it called? The fish that lets you brew the endurance potions. I can't think of the name of it right now. Hopefully we'll catch one right now. My deadly spears don't seem to be doing a super awesome job locking on to various targets. Let's see if... Yeah, where are my deadly spears? Hey guys, come on out and defend me, please. There we go. Alright, well he's defending me for the moment. And he's trying to get that antlion up there, but he can't quite fit in there, it seems like. I don't know. There was the thing where you can right-click to lock on. I should play around with that a little bit more. I'm still kind of unimpressed by summoned minions' ability to successfully stay near the player and actually target enemies sometimes. So maybe I'll experiment with that more off-camera and see if I can understand that a bit better before I go and check the wiki on that as well. And now at this point, since I've already got a few guide voodoo to fish, I'm just going to keep it in my inventory and hope that we can get the... Ah, darn it. I don't think you can fish from inside the water. See if we can get the other fish that I'm trying to get. Armored cavefish, that's the one. Alright, I can turn in the fishing quest for the day. Angler pants! Hey, okay, so we finished out the set. That is great. And I did get 2 armored cavefish, so I can at least make a couple more, or perhaps even a few more, endurance potions, because I'm running a little bit low on them. And then let's go ahead and also open up our iron crate and our wooden crates, and just see what we got. I wonder if I managed to get a sundial by any chance. It doesn't look like it. But I'll just stack away all the things. Tartar sauce is just a minion. Sailfish boots, I've already got plenty of those. Yeah, I was hoping to get a sundial, but that's okay. There are a few weapons that could be useful and fun to get from the dungeon, and it wouldn't hurt to start stocking up on ectoplasm in case we decide we want to do any of the things. Ooh, the corruption has crept up all the way over here. I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that. The dungeon actually will do a good job of blocking off the corruption on that side. However, since I did break, I think 6 altars in this world, I'm sure we've got random bits of hallow and corruption that will be spreading from other places. But I'm curious to see, first off, without any buffs, how well I will do in terms of staying alive in the dungeon, and then we can buff up and see how things go as well. But let's just fight around together for a little bit and kind of see how it goes. And actually, is there a particular area of the dungeon that I think I'll be most successful for fighting any of the guys that I want to fight? I don't remember who drops Magnet Sphere. The Magnet Sphere is a weapon I'm relatively fond of. That could be good in some of the wave events for just kind of taking out various bad guys. And Paladin's Hammer might be kind of nice. This seems like a big... Oh, speaking of the Paladin. Okay, heal, buff. Alright. Paladin is immediately time to buff. Alright, let's go ahead and get out some friends as well. Who can help us against the Paladin, perhaps? Oh gosh. Paladin is no joke. Definitely need to keep him pinned down in order to defeat him. And not die to other guys in the meantime. Crap. I want to defeat Paladin. Okay. Well, I got 13 gold from him and immediately dropped 12 of it. Okay, so Paladin plus other bad guys, still quite dangerous in the dungeon. That was even buffed up. Wow. I'm sure I just didn't do a very good job of protecting myself from taking too much damage, but that was... I got overwhelmed more quickly than I was expecting there. Let's go back into the dungeon and try that again. Another morning passes, and still no pirate invasion. That's another thing that I do want to spend some time on in the near future, and so I may go to the ocean and try to actually farm up some pirate maps so that we can deal with that. And I think, based on what I saw when I died, I think my gold actually might still be recoverable down here. So let's attempt to go pick it up. 5 gold, okay. So it seems like some bad guys probably walked off with some of it, but I managed to pick a fair bit of it back up, so that's nice. Not sure that I need the gold for anything kind of right at the moment, because I don't know that I have anything to reforge. And let's go ahead and buff, since last time we got a little bit owned once the Paladin appeared in the picture. But I'm just going to kind of fight around in the dungeon for a little bit and see if we get any cool drops. Well, the good news is, with the addition of a campfire and some minor changes to the terrain around here, I'm able to survive in this area and farm a bunch of bad guys reasonably quickly, so that's good. Okay, I was staying alive in that area without buffs. I hadn't encountered any more paladins or anything, and so I'm curious to see if I can repeat that success in other portions of the dungeon. And so I'm going to try to go down deeper to where we have some different dungeon backgrounds that might spawn different monsters. And see if I can manage to stay alive down there as well. And possibly get some of the rare drops that I haven't managed to get thus far. Kraken is a yo-yo that I just saw, and I think it has 123 melee damage, actually. That's actually really good. I'm just kind of curious to use it. That might be superior to the Terrablade in a variety of ways. It's definitely less noisy. Oh, hey, there's Magnet Sphere. Okay, cool. That was one of the things I was coming for. And let's see if possibly we can manage to find one more Paladin to kill, just in case we get lucky and get, like, the Paladin's Hammer as a drop or something. Okay, let's have a talk with the Goblin Tinkerer and find out how much Kraken takes to reforge. 18 gold. I'm a little bit low on gold right now. How much does Magnet Sphere cost to reforge? 16 gold. Let's give a shot at each and see if we can get anything. Oh, godly! Wow! 141 melee damage. Now that is definitely better than Terrablade. Okay, let's use that for a while. And Magnet Sphere, can we get lucky with this? Ignorant is no good. Demonic, 15% damage. That's pretty good. And so that is 69 melee damage. This thing is 90. They could both be still useful. I haven't really been using the Mega Shark for anything right now, and so I think I'll probably put it away in my bullets. And yeah, I think that's probably pretty good for today. Actually, I'm currently low on greater healing potions, and I know one of the easiest ways, quote-unquote easiest ways, to deal with that is to fight mechanical bosses. And so let's just fight the twins for fun, I think. Is there anything I want to do? I'm not even going to bother. Yeah, I think I won't bother with anything. I have the nurse down here in case I need her, right? Yeah, she is still living in her usual house. We'll at least make sure that these things are up like this, and I will hop in some honey over here really quick. But let's just summon the twins, and we'll go ahead and do some basic buffs. And I want to see with the Kraken, if possibly I can just deal enough damage with it versus Spasmatism as he try to come towards me. That could be a good weapon, or it might not have enough range. Should probably get at least like some string or something. But let's see, how much damage am I doing with him? I'm doing like 100 damage each time I hit him, but it's still not very much. Oh, and I have all kinds of things that I should be using during this battle. Hold on just a second. Yeah, guys. Alright, let's get a Nimbus Rod out. Let's get some Deadly Spider Staffs out, and let's occasionally throw down a Magnet Sphere, which will do some extra damage as well. And then we'll probably be in a little bit better shape. And let's see, Magnet Sphere is where? It's on my bar over here, okay. Yeah, I am taking some damage during this battle, but yeah, we've already managed to get Spasmatism down like halfway. I think this is totally doable, probably. We'll go ahead and heal, okay. And, the Kraken is going to be harder to hit him at range with the Kraken. I hadn't really thought about that. So I might use some mana with this thing for the moment. And yeah, okay. He's not doing terribly much damage to me in this phase, which is kind of nice, just by virtue of the fact that my armor is so good. And I guess he is kind of coming towards me now, and so I'm able to hit him with the Kraken again a bit. But yeah, let's try to get another Magnet Sphere out here, hopefully, and hopefully that'll hit somebody. And I'm going to need to refresh the Nimbus Rod, actually. And I'm also going to need to go talk to the nurse. So let's go do that again. Thank you. Alright, but I just kind of wanted to experiment. Okay, we managed to take him down, and Retinazer I think actually will do a better job of staying somewhere where the Kraken can just deal continual damage to him. And so I think, yeah, this is a great yo-yo for defeating Retinazer, I think. Yeah, because it seems like he's going down really quickly. Alright. And I picked up 15 greater healing potions, and that was the goal of that. So that's pretty cool.